Okay. Well, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another video. This is Wilfred 504 Whiskey Golf, and for this project, it's gonna be about the NorCal 20. It's quite an old set for building a CW transceiver kit, mostly for 20 meters. So for those who might not be familiar, CW is Morse code. So it's a kit for transmitting and receiving on 20-meter band. So a big shout out to Gitonga from RSK who gave me this kit. So I think the best thing would be actually build it. And I'm really interested in CW, so I thought this would be a really nice project to kick off my CW journey. So so basically, this NorCal 20 was designed by Dave Field, that is AD6A, back in 1999, and yeah. So actually, this kit itself. So let me remove this manual so you guys can have a look at it. Is actually a very old kit, and many people actually built it online. I checked up some manuals online, and quite people have built it, but there are very few resources on how to build this. Luckily, again, I really appreciate the manuals that actually explain how to set up this this kit. So a little bit about the kit itself. This what you see here is what I've actually been able to work on for a couple of days, and so I've been able to at least put in the housing and the aluminum case, and then a few components here, and of course the resistors and here. So actually the circuit board is well printed. Everything is very clear. There's also this is the rear part. I've actually indicated rear, and then so this is the front part. So this is where you adjust all the different values, and you have two buttons here. So pretty much that section is done. So what you see, this part is what I've not finished soldering, and then I'll be able to cut off those leftover components. And then it came with a fairly large amount of components that was actually supposed to be put them. So let me put this on the view. So this is what all the components was. They are mini, and so actually this is supposed to be part of this. So there are quite a large number of components that need to be soldered in. So today's video basically will be to move on an extra step, because I've already done according to the manual. So what normally happens, according to the manual, actually this project takes around 25 hours. So if you do it consistently, it should finish around 25 hours. Today's video is gonna be quite long. I'm not gonna do any cuts, so it's just gonna be silent, and then I'll be talking as I do the soldering to try and finish up at least just one step. So section 1 is about, of course, opening the bags, which I've done. You can see actually initially I had them in bags. This is resistors and everything, but with time I realized putting them here, it's actually much simpler. You can get whatever you're looking for very fast. Got a couple of knobs here, got a couple of chips here too, and that's basically it. So capacitors, I'll just put them here, and of course some very special components here which I think are very important. So section 2 is the rear panel, which I've done. Section 3, front panel again. So here it is. So section 1 is section 2 is the rear panel. So this is the rear panel. All the components have been put, and then the two knobs are working correctly. I think the soldering was actually done very well. And then section 3 is the front panel. So this is the front panel. Again, all of them have been soldered correctly. Yeah. And then now section 4 is not the regulators, that's power supply components. So that part actually mostly deals with this diode. We have diode D1, and I've already soldered it correctly. So I think, yeah, this needs to be cut out. So that's up to section 4. Then section 5 is a VFO. That's a variable frequency oscillator, which I think is where we can start off today. So I think I'll just quickly jump to section 5, that is the VFO. So section 5, the VFO, that is the first component of it is the VFO main tuned circuit, that is the inductor L1. And from here, I think again I put the inductor, so I hope the terminals are correct. But actually I've not soldered it yet because I'm not sure whether this inductor has the wires have a coating. It seems like they're coated, so this coating needs to be removed before I can continue. So this is the inductor, that is the inductor L1. So as per the instructions is locate the T57 toroid core, which of course is bigger than the rest. It's a 26 AWG wire, which I've already done here. And then the next part is holding the T50 core to your left hand. That is done. And then continue the number of turns, 8 turns. Again, that is okay. So again, you need to continue adding the turns until you have 35 turns on the toroid core. So that is correct. So this is the diagram for the completed L1 toroid core. This is before the tap loop have been cut. So you can see my tap loop is here, and then these are the two remaining terminals. So I hope this is very clear. So the instructions are that at one point some constructors may choose to bake their L1, that is the toroid core, in an oven or boil it in water, of which I did neither. So again, do whatever you need in order to anneal the copper. So I didn't do any of that, but after reading through some tutorials, you don't need actually to anneal the copper. Or should work actually very well. So that is done, and then drawing the copper in the nylon screw. So here's a nylon screw, so everything for the L1 assembly should be complete at that point. So I think I will skip that section quickly, and then quickly going to the other part, insert the solder C5 before cutting T1, so it's much easier this way. I think also this one I've already done, and also install the capacitor. Next, insert TC1. Make sure the trimmer capacitor is the right way forward. So I believe this is insert and solder C108. Again, it's there, C6 and C107. So this is C107. This is C6. So this is C6. And then we have C107, C5, and C107. So I believe it's supposed to go there. Careful not to hit the last two, and then the last polystyrene capacitors will melt very easily. So this 120J 50 volts is the C6. I believe that's the correct one. And then C108, it's this one. So C6 actually, yeah, C6 is 180J, and then C107 should be 120J. So C107, I think I should be here. Yeah, this is 120J 50 volts. That is C107. So I don't know whether the polarities are the same. So C107 should go there. So again, just to check, C108, C108 is there. C6, C6 is the 180J, C6 180J, and C107 is 120J. So being careful not to hit the last two. So yeah, these last two are these two capacitors. They're called polystyrene capacitors, which are very easily damaged by heat. So I think that being said, I think I can begin the soldering process. So this, so just a moment. All right, so yes, that's basically it. So let me just bring them closer to the camera so that you guys can see. I hope they're very clear. So here, let me put it this way. So you can see, where's my, I need this tool. So just avoid any shadows. So yeah, this should serve as reference just in case in the future I have a problem, I know. So here we have these two polystyrene capacitors, and then of course there is this capacitor here that again needs to be put, and that's basically it. So C108, C6, and C108, C108, C6, and C107 are there. So I believe now we can move on to the next step of actually soldering them. Take some water. All right, so I think we need some good background music whenever I'm doing this. these long videos. But anyway, all right, so let's continue. I don't know, probably the guys who made this this kit never thought that in 2025 somebody will still be attempting to solder it. So okay, so that is done. So I can put it here. In the meantime, let me turn on my soldering gun to let it warm up, because next we're gonna go to soldering part. Okay, so so while the soldering gun warms up, just a moment. There are always 1,001 wires that one needs to take care of whenever you're working in an engineering workshop. So I'm just trying to make sure that the soldering gun is well connected. So as we continue, it's gonna be warming up, and then I don't like to keep it always on the power, although it has a thermostat. Probably tell cool itself down when I'm not using that much. But yeah, these things aren't designed to last that long. You leave it on the power for a long time, and you're just inviting problems. So okay. Soldering gun is warming up, and got my soldering wire set. I don't know which type this. I've been having this for a long time. I don't know the amount of lead. It's solar core wire. Should pretty much do the job. It's been doing it for a while now. So let me just hope that the part which I'll be holding the soldering gun is clear for you guys to see. So I believe yeah, that part, that angle should be okay. Yeah, I'll hold it in a way that it'll be easy for you guys to see this as I solder it. That probably won't be the most convenient position for me to solder, but yeah, I think maybe I could maybe put it like this. Yeah, that looks like a good position. Normally for this type of circuits, especially for this kit, I prefer to solder it on the bottom side. I don't know why. It looks a bit more neat, and also I first like to solder the bottom part, and then later onwards I come and solder the front part. So I like to bend this away, and then yeah, from where my hand is, I can feel the heat rising from this. So let me just quickly bend this. So first, I don't know, I'm really not confident about my L1, the toroid core connections. So just bear with me for now. I might probably skip it and not solder it. I hope it's very clear. So these are the terminals for the toroid core. This and this and this. So I don't know. I'm really not confident about the connection. So you might notice probably I might skip it, but yeah, whatever. Even if I make a mistake, I know every step has a test. So through the test, I'll be able to know whether actually the connections were made very well. So start off by soldering I really hope this angle is the best for you guys to see. Yeah, should be okay. Even if you can't see, I'm sure down the road you'll be able to see. So yeah, this thing is a bit dirty. It needs some good cleaning there before we progress. I just want to make sure I put a generous amount of solder, so this kind of places to don't suffer cold joints down the road. I think this needs to be redone. That doesn't look so professional. Inhaling this soldering for a while makes you, I don't know, just feel a bit dizzy or something. But yeah, just as the manual says, don't overheat these guys. These guys look as if they could just toast any minute from now. So yeah, we will just move on the way they are. I believe. I think it's time I just started to snip off these wires. They're becoming a bit too much. And yeah, I don't know whether my cutting tool is somewhere near here. Quickly just snip them off. So yeah, just like I said, guys, for this Toroid Core L1, I'm really not confident about it. So you'll along with me right now. I'll just leave it as it is. We'll see about it. Oops. Yeah, pretty much need to get my stand for this soldering iron. But anyway, I normally have a place where I put it, so it can easily get out of the way. So so that is done. We are past there now. So let's move on to the next part. Okay, so insert and solder C108. So C108, so that's done. Next, insert and solder C7, R11, D4, C2, Q2, C8, and R12. Use one of the discarded resistor leads to connect the front panel ground lug to the PCB ground pad. What does that mean? Use one of the discarded resistor leads, the ones I'm gonna cut off, to connect the front panel ground lug. The front panel ground lug, I believe it should be this one. So this is a front panel ground lug. I think there's a shadow there, should be quite visible. To the PCB ground pad. I think I did this a long time ago, so I don't know why I keep referring to the front panel lug. But anyway, we'll see. First, we first need to confirm what C7 is, R11, and these guys are so generous because went to the back part. Should be put somewhere on. So again, just as I said, let me disconnect the soldering gun for now. Lest it just burns me. All right, so again, confirm what this is. Whenever I'm working with this, I always like to have my notebook around. So we have C7, R11, D4, Q2, C8, and R12. So just from looking at this, I know these are capacitor, resistor, diode, and this is I can easily forget. Q probably is a transistor. Yeah, Q is a transistor, capacitor, and again a resistor. So I'll quickly just go back to this section here. So I need to get those values right. So we'll start off with the capacitors, because that's what I have C7 and C8. So from this manual, let's put it there. So from this manual, so let me just show you guys. So this is like the components part list, and it's available in Appendix G. I hope that's clear. So we have, I'm looking for C7 and C8. So we have a C7 here, and then we have C8 here. So I just say these are generally capacitors. So we have a capacitor radial disc ceramic capacitors. C7 is 5 picofarads, and C8 is 10 picofarads. So how do you know exactly what is C7, what is it? Like from the components list. So there is a way that I normally do. So say for example, this is C7. C7, of course, there are two of them in the board, but you notice since C7 is 5 picofarads, it's written number 5, and C8 should be 10 picofarads, so it indicated number 10. So again, I'll just go back to my box, the box of capacitors. I think most of my capacitors actually should be on this other side. Yeah, most of my capacitors should be here. And then so this is where the game begins. For this, I normally like to use this tool here. So this it's not that easy that you'll just open, then you'll find it. So you can just say, for example, take this. This is 1000 volts, return number 5. So 1000 volts, return number 5. So pretty much I'm guessing this should be this, but no, this is a radial disc ceramic capacitor. And then sometimes I always look at this diagram here, tells me black on top is NPO. Good, correct. So then C7 should be 5 picofarads, return number 5. So I have number 5 here, and I'm guessing this pretty much should be it, unless there's something else. So I'm gonna put this one here, and then I'm gonna go back again, back hunting. So we got, again, look for these black heads. So we have another one, 1000 volts, but written number 2. And what I'm looking for is C8, which is 10 picofarads, so it should be number 10. So back hunting, I'm looking for something which has a 10, and I think I have something here. So I hope a camera can be able to get this into focus. It's quite small. Yeah, I don't know, this could be hard. Yeah. That's perfect. So you see, this is 10 at 1000 picofarads. Sorry, 1000 volts. Yeah, so I think I have two candidates here already. So let me put them here. I'll just put them here. Should be okay. So yep, fast deep, and I got what I wanted. So C7 and C8, I'm good. Now I'm looking for R11. So this one's just hang around here while I find the other guys. So the resistors for this should be, all of them are normally grouped together, so it helps in identifying them. I think should be the first part here. So I'm looking for R11. So again, quick just look at the circuit reference here, and then R13, R12. Yep, something which I'm looking for right now. And yeah, RT2, R47, R11 is here. So yeah, so R11 is a 1 mega ohm. That is brown, black, green, gold resistor. So I know it's old school normal resistors. And again, 27 kilo ohm is for R12. So that's red, violet, gold, orange, yeah, gold. So look at the color codes. So identifying resistors, definitely you need to find color codes. Where are my set of resistors? So yeah, I haven't used much of these guys, so that's why you see them still packed in their original packaging. So for this project, I don't think I've used the resistor before, so that's why these guys are still here. All right, so let's go ahead, open them. Sometimes the mouth just does everything. Okay, just apply a gentle amount of pressure, and this plastic bag will just give way. So this might get messy, so I always like to just ensure my workplace is very clean. Okay, all right, here we go. So we are looking for 27 kilo ohm. So that should, so let me check whether start with red, violet, orange, and gold. So looking at the first color, and more practice of this will just make you much better. I'm looking at anything that starts with the red first for me to know that actually, yeah, pretty much I think I've seen red, violet, orange, gold. So you have red, violet, orange, gold. I think this should be it. It's red, violet, orange, gold. So once again, let me see whether it's clear enough for the camera to focus on this. Yeah. So here we have red, violet, orange, and gold. Good. So yeah, again, this guy just hung around there. And then I'm looking for 1 mega ohm. That should be brown, black, green, and gold. So brown, black, green, and gold. I think this set contains all of them. So we have brown, black, green, and gold. So brown, black, green, and gold. Yeah, so brown, black, green, gold. So we have brown, oh, not yet. Oh, this is brown, green. So it needs to brown, black. This is brown, green. Oh, sorry. So it's brown, black, green, and gold. Yeah, so this should be it. So just pull it off. That's it. Sometimes I normally using my multimeter just confirm these values before just proceeding on. So yeah, this is the mess I was just talking about. So what I will do for now is find a place for these guys to stay, otherwise this might get messy. So in this magic box of mine, so let me put it like this. So in this magic box, I'll let the resistors hang around here. Yeah, it's not the most convenient place, but yeah, let them stay there. I think I need to find a better box for this, but works for now. That's the most important thing. It works. Yeah. So 2 down, R11, R12 done. I'm looking for now D4. So D4 is a diode. So that should be listed, I think, one of the last components. It should be the last, or oh yeah, here they are. So I'm looking for D4. Here we have D2. This is D1, D4 should be this guy here. And so this is a general purpose small signal diode, IN914, 20 of them. So it should be not hard to find it actually. Any other characteristics? It's just a normal diode. So I'm looking for 1N914. So if you guys find it before me, just tell me in the comment section. So yeah, so where are my diodes? Where are my diodes? Where are my diodes? Interesting. I don't think I've done diodes before. Yeah, I've got really put, no, this type of diodes should be here. No, these are all transistors. I'm just seeing transistors here. Diodes are easy to find. They're just single line, and then they just have the head or something like that. So I don't know. Interesting why I can't see the diodes. I believe everything else is out of the packaging. So everything should be removed from the packaging by now. Should be diodes are easy to spot. I don't think they should be that difficult to find. Let me put this wires away from just for a while to see whether I could spot these guys. I don't seem to see the diodes, which is quite odd. Got the Zena guy here chilling, you know, it's thing, but the diodes don't seem to appear. I should be looking at the wrong thing, but I know diodes just a simple component. Should be maybe that was it in a different plastic bag, because think about it, I've not seen diode in this before. Could it be that it was misplaced or something? That's a worst nightmare. But something I always say, even if I lose one component, replacing it with another just shows the ingenuity about the whole project. You don't have to keep doing the same thing everybody's doing around the world. So yeah, I think it's confirmed that I don't have diodes here. They should not even be here in the first place. Yeah, not the kind of news or kind of thing I was expecting from now. But yeah, I don't seem to see diodes here. Maybe you guys can see them, or but I don't know. These things are not here with me today, which is a very, very, very bad thing, because could be I've seen so many Zener diodes here. So could it be that I'm looking for the wrong thing? Let me just quickly just look up this 1N914. So I'm looking for 1N914 diode. Oh, okay. Yeah. What I thought was Zener diode, actually it is. So they've been with me here all along. Let me just so I'm the one who's looking for the wrong thing. Let me just see. So it actually looks something like this. So yeah. So it could be here all along. Actually, it could be this one. But how do I even find it? They all look the same. So this where's my tool? I have a tool exactly designed for hunting components in a stack. So I know you guys probably saying, oh, you should actually arrange your components much better. So I think it should be this one, of course, and a couple of others. But yeah. Whoa, all this. How do I even know, like, the voltage or something? They all seem to have, this one seems to have a specific number here. So if I could just quickly just go through this 4 amps. So for this one should be, I don't know, that text is so small. One, I can see 1, 2. This one's need for the investigation, because this type of diode, I know, because you see, Zener diode is this, and there are two of them. So these could be actually the Zener diodes because they are separate from each other. But this set, the general purpose, there are 20 of them. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. So yeah, this is it. To save myself future stresses, I could just say 1 and 9, 1, 4. So yeah, that is it. So let me just pick this from that set, and yeah, so done. All right, so D4 is done. Now we are left with Q2. So Q2, that looks like these guys are friends of mine. They're called transistors. I have this guy here. So this is J3110. It is a JFET transistor T092 J310. Looks like this. So it has 3 terminals. J310. For these ones I have quite many. So this board has actually 3 of them. J310. So let me just check one of these, see whether so here we have 3904, so that should not be it. So I'm looking for J310. So yeah, no, not that one. This one here comes at again same 3904. So we have another one here, should be 22N. That's not that one. This one can stay there. And I have J310. So yeah, J310. Hope the camera can catch this. It's a bit this will be a tough one. Oh, perfect. Yeah, see, J310. So yeah, you can hang around there. So I just run this. I really need to find a better way of managing these components. So if you guys have any better suggestion, please, I'm open for anything. So Q2 is done. So I think I'm good now. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Should be that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so back to the instruction set. Hoping we can finish this. The video is becoming really long. So yeah, don't start any funny games right now of disappearing. So back to the instruction set. We start and solder these guys. Use one of the discarded resistor LEDs. I could use that to connect the front panel ground lag to the PCB ground pad. So okay, so I remember this was the rear part, and the rear part is grounded well to the circuit board. So I think what this instruction set means, the front part is not grounded. So I'm looking for the ground pad. This is the ground pad. So I need to find a way to bridge this together. Nothing big, crazy. So, so this just needs to be grounded very well here. So what's going to happen now is I'll start with C7. So starting the hard work now. I'm thinking it should be somewhere around here. I'm looking for a C7. What I normally do is Sometimes it might be hard to find it like that. So come back here, there's a circuit that tells you where everything else. So they've put a pretty nice circuit actually here. So this is what I normally use to find whichever component I'm trying to find. So we call this the silk screen. So C7 might be somewhere, let me see. I was working with the toroid core. The rear side is the front panel. So C7 is here. So you can see C7 is here. So that should go there. I'm looking for R12, or here is R12. Okay, C7, R12, R11. 11 should be somewhere around here. Should not be far, because I've got 13 here, and okay, I have C7. C7 is here, or I have R11 here, so it should be that. Since R11, R10, then R12 should be somewhere. Here's R12. C8, C7 is here. That's C8. C8 is here. Good. So that just gives me like a preview of where exactly everything is. So just arrange it like this. So this is a front panel. So my components should be somewhere around here. This is the front panel, this is the rear panel here. Oh, sorry. So this is a front panel, this is the rear panel. So my components should be somewhere around R12. Yeah, so around here. So here is everything as now. Guys, see clearly. Excuse me. So let me bring it closer to the camera. So here is where most of the components I'm gonna be working are based here. So all right. So I think now we can start soldering process. So I don't know whether I need to zoom in so that you guys can see. No need. Let me perfect the way it is. So turn on the solder guy. Give him a few seconds to warm up. So that is so the first one I'm gonna start soldering should be C7. So C7 should be somewhere, because this is C8, C7, here is C7. So yeah, so start off with C7. So that is basically what is. All right, so we start off with C7. So we said C7 should be, oh, I think, let me just quickly confirm that as well. So the guy is just warming up. So C7 should be, just a moment. Okay, so C5 is C7 is number 5, and then C8 should be 10, should be number 10. All right, So so we'll start off with C7. So number 5. So you can see this is C7. So for those guys who plan to do this, this is what I'm going to do with. So get my soldering guy. Yep. Yeah, you need to be careful when working with this. It's hot. So first of all, insert it. So I've just inserted, and gently I like to bend the terminals so this thing is not going anywhere. So double confirm that that is C7. Just a gentle twist for it to sit properly. And then of course get my soldering wire. I just gently just tap. I think when this session ends, I'm going to have to cut this wire, these long wires. Hope the camera can see. Yeah, that thing is hot, very, very hot. And again on this side, just make sure we put a generous amount of soldering paste, soldering wire there. Okay, so C7 is actually put. I'll go to the next one. That is C8. So the only one left. So we start off with continue off with C8. C7 is done, and then C8 comes in here. So this is C8. So again, I need to cut off this. These wires are just becoming too many to work around with. So many until sometimes you even don't know who you're actually soldering in. So just double confirm C8. Yes, C8 is there. So get my gun. And then put it just gently there. You don't need to put so much, but anything that will just avoid cold joints in the future should be okay. You can be as generous as you want, because all I say, it's very hard to debug these issues, especially when they come about. So yeah, you just want to be a little bit generous to ensure you don't have so many issues in the future. I should have put that the other way around. I should have put this around so at least I could see the values, but nothing big. Should be okay like that. Okay, C7 and C11 done. Next is resistor 11. So resistor 11, just a quick confirmation. I think need to be writing this down so that to avoid having to go back and forth. So C7 was number 5. This was number 5. C8 was 10. And then resistor 11, it was 1 mega ohm, that is brown, black. So starting with brown, brown, black, green. So you have, it's not this one, but it's this one. So it's brown, black. So it's brown, black. So yeah, it should be this one. Resistor 11. So yeah, this pen is not helping me. Brown, black. What? Yeah. Green and gold. So this one should go in R11. I have R12, R13. So R11 is here. This should be D4, so this is R11. For resistors, I normally, there's a way you can put them standing because you see the space here is small. So there's a way that I normally like to bend them like this. And then I put it inside. Should be this one. This is diode, this is resistor. So this will go in like this. So the way you can actually build this these days everything is just IC based, so there is really no chance for you to be able to, you know, to do this in today's boards. These boards are very small components. So yeah, that's, I think that should be it. I have R10 there, I have R11. I think I should also have R12. Same way, just do a gentle fold. And that's R12. So R12 should be this R13, this is R12. That should go in like that. R12 check, R11 check. So soldering time. Don't know, yeah. Just do a simple bend just to keep it stable. So where's my welding wire, soldering wire? So let me just put, this thing is hot. So just be generous, no need to put so much, no need, just a moment. So just a generous amount, nothing. Okay, next person. This one can easily just drop off if I don't do something. I think it'll allow me to solder it as I just move on. So just going to generally give it a nice tap. I like to blow them just to cool them down a bit faster. If I don't cut these terminals, I'm foreseeing a very big problem here, because these things are now getting a bit too long. So just a quick check, nothing has short circuited there. Yeah, this looks messy, I know. This looks messy, so let me just confirm that these ones are actually not joined together. Yeah, they should be okay, should be fine. All right, so we've done that. C7, R11, R12 is complete, R11 complete. So next I'm going to do now left with D4 and Q2. So trying to locate D4. Oh, here it is. D4 is just interesting. D4 seems to have two terminals. Yes. Yeah. So D4 is a diode, and diodes have a polarity. So this is very important because I see the plus sign is here. So I'm looking at, this is a plus hole. And if you look at the component list actually for diodes, see, this is D1, D4. The part shaded black is what has the plus sign. So the part shaded black. So for here, D4, since this is where D4, so this white part is where where is it? Oops. All right. So this part, this shaded part black, this is what goes to the plus sign. So I hope it's clear for guys to, yeah, I love this camera. This is a plus sign. So I'm just going to do a gentle bend. So I'm just going to do a gentle bend like that. And then this is what is going to go to the plus side. So D4 here, this is a plus side. So like that. So just double check that the plus sign is this terminal. Okay. This is getting messy now. This is getting messy. So what you're gonna do first is just bend this ones, this side. Right now I'm not applying any current until I cut these guys, because this has now become like, yeah, this is not good. You can see I bent this too much until it's almost touching the diode's terminals. Very, very dangerous. So everybody bends away until the diode guy is well seated. So I'm just hoping this won't cause me to short circuit my board. I know guys will be in the comments saying, oh, you should have cut these things a long time ago. I don't know, I don't like to cut them until like I've finished soldering and then just double confirm everything. So yeah, here we are. So again, just gentle amount of solder is okay. Hoping this actually just a gentle tap should be fine. Yeah, so that does it. So the diode is in. So what's left now is the, let me just check that joint to ensure that I did not short circuit these two people here. Okay. All right. Big mess of wires down here. You don't want to be part of that. And then what is now left is a transistor guy here. This is our transistor, Q2. So Q2 should go in here. So we read the diagram, tells you how you to join them. So Q2, if you look here clearly, you'll see where Q2 is supposed to go in. So this point here is Q2. I hope it's clear, but there's quite some shadows here. Yeah, here's where Q2 is supposed to go in. So let me just gentle push, and then ready to open these terminals. A bit, I think they're too small. So shadows need to work on my light sources. So just like that. So you can see here it is, and on the back side it's worse. So let me just find a way to make this a bit more clear before I do any soldering. So I think it's safe to say that I can remove something like this. It's way too long, because it's even causing these other terminals to sway. So yeah, that's pretty much the terminals will come in like this. I think they're ready for soldering. This will be a very precise kind of soldering work. Let's do this. So again, let's just be very gentle when you're putting the solder. You can blow it gently to cool them down fast. These components, they don't like heat. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So you got C2, Q2, sorry, well seated. This is his friend time back. So there was also an instruction here. Use the front panel ground. I need to ground the front panel via this terminal here to here. I don't know how that's gonna go, but they're saying use some of these terminals. So it's not hard. I can just doing a gentle twist like this should just make it just loose enough to cut off. I think I need a tool for this. Need a tool for this so that to ensure that I can cut this properly. My tool is not near for now, so let me just yeah. So the first thing I will do, of course, is to solder this guy here. So before I do that, I need to add a generous amount of solder to the ground pad. Hope it can be seen on the camera. It's a bit hidden to the side here, so just bear with me for now. This is the ground pad, so you need to be very generous with solder, because to ensure that the pin is ground, so this just attach and go because it gets hot. So that is done. My finger. So now making this pin here, hold this, I need to first put in some solder on this plate. I don't know whether it's going to hold. But it has held. So let me add some more. Okay. So the next thing is just to bend this so that it can make contact. This joint doesn't look very convincing. Let me adjust this joint a bit. Sometimes these things I need to be pushed just a bit to hold here. Yeah, just my biggest problem. Making this thing solder touch this, I knew it's gonna be a big problem. I don't have much confidence in this joint here. So because this is just looks like aluminium, so this part here probably might give me issues, but I think generally that's it. We've gone through all of them. all the parts. So I think I can end the video at that point. What's left is just to cut off these remaining wires here. I think we should be done for this video. So the video is not quite long. I thought I'd just do it in 40 minutes, but we are done. So we've reached here. So next time we're gonna move on from this part of referring to sheet 4. So well, thank you so much, guys. That was one long video. I hope you watched till the end. This is the NorCal 20. It's a CW transmission kit on the 20-meter band. So yeah, thank you so much for your time in watching this series. My name is Wilfred, 5 Zulu 4 Whiskey Golf, and yeah, see you on the airwaves. Have a good day, everybody. Thank you.